Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where I'm working with you step by step through the ABRSM Theory Grades. There are lots of resources available to help you on my website. If you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets. You can download those in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series. There's also a page with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can also access information about the books that I have available. I've written an exam technique guide, how to take your ABRSM Music Theory Exam, and it's full of tips and techniques on how to best prepare for your exam and also how to make the best use of the time when you're actually working through your paper on exam day. So if you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find it's all there. If you can give me a like, that'd be really great, and please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. There's lots more to come. And so now we're going to continue with the 2017 Grade 2 Paper A, and we're going to be looking at the next question. If you turn with me to page 4 and to question 4, we'll continue working through this exam paper. I always suggest that you have a go yourself. It doesn't matter if you go wrong. It's always better to learn by your mistakes than to just copy through with me. It doesn't matter if you go wrong. Always use pencil, nice sharp pencil. I use a mechanical pencil just so it stays sharp. And you've got your trusty eraser to hand, so it doesn't matter if you go wrong. You can just try again. So then, I'm hoping you've had a crack at this. So let's look at this together now. Question 4 asks us to add the correct clef, so we've got one thing to do there, and any necessary accidentals, we've got another thing to do there to make the scales named below. Do not use key signatures. We need to bear in mind what that key signature would be, but then we need to apply it as an accidental, not a key signature. So first of all, we're going to write E minor. It's asking us which form of the minor scale you've used. I suggest that in this grade, you just concentrate on the harmonic minor because that's the same set of notes ascending and descending, just to keep matters simple. So I would choose the harmonic minor version for this. So then, let's go back to addressing the first part of the question then. We need to add the correct clef. So it's perhaps a little bit tricky to think of up here, so let's start down here, and we know that this needs to be bass clef, all cows eat, and then if you think about it, there is middle C, D, E, so we need bass clef. If you pop that into treble clef, that would be a C, and that would be incorrect. Now E minor is related to G major, which has a key signature of F sharps. So we could put that as a key signature, but we've been asked not to do that, so we need to now add that as a necessary accidental. So if we think it ends on E, next one up is F, there's our F sharp. Good boys deserve football. And then the harmonic minor scale has the 7th note. We need to raise the 7th note. And so if you think we're starting at the top, so 8, 7, or if you count from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this D needs also to be sharpened to make the harmonic minor form. That's that completed now. And so the next one, B flat major. So first of all, it needs to begin on B flat. So we'll worry about the flat afterwards, but for this to be a B, we know that this needs to be the treble clef, and there's the top B, every good boy. And if we know that's F, G, A, B, so that's our treble clef that we need. Now B flat major has a key signature of B flats and E flats. We did not require to put a key signature, so we need to add those as accidentals. Now remember, it begins and ends on B flat. So it feels like you're writing too many flats, but the B flat occurs twice. And then the last one is the E flat, F-A-C-E, to take place of the key signature. And that's that question completed. Let's move on to the next question. So question 5. We've got 2 parts to answer. Let's look at first part. Name the degree of the scale. So we're counting second, third, fourth, and so on. The key is A major, so A is 1, so we're always counting from A. So here, now we're starting quite low here. You may find it helpful if we're starting quite so low to write out the scale A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so you can see that an E is the 5th. Alternatively, you can work out, you know that this is the 3rd, there's the A, 2 ledger lines, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just count it from a point that you already know. So if that's a 3rd, C is the 3rd, down 1. Sorry, up 1 is the 4th, C, D, or we can count up. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we have a 4th. Here we have an A, C, B, A. So that's either an octave, an 8th, or a 1st. Just the key note, because of course it comes straight back to A again. And we have another A here, so we just jumped the octave. Again, 8, octave, 1st, any of those will do. Now then, step down 1, 8 down 1 gives us the 7th to the G. And then here we're back to the C, A, B, C. That's the 3rd. They've already given us that one actually. So 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, counting up to the F, and you can see the F is the 6th. Now here we're on a B, the B below middle C. If A is 1, B is 2, and we can see that here. That's a 2nd, and that's that completed. So then, give the letter name of the first note of the melody. Now they've been very generous here by reminding us to include the sharp sign if necessary. So here we have a middle C, but we know that A major has a key signature of F sharps, C sharps and G sharps, so the complete correct answer would be C sharp. There we go. So let's turn over the page and let's move on to question 6, which is a very similar question. We're still looking at intervals. We're looking at melodic intervals now. Remember, a melodic interval, they've shown us here, is an interval that comes one after the other as if it was in a melody. Harmonic intervals come together as a harmony or a chord. The only way you can go wrong with this is if you forget to give the key note and count that as 1. So you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're just counting from D. So D, E, F, 1, 2, 3. So we need 1, 2, 3. We'll need those ledger lines. So counting from this D here in the treble clef, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the space, 5 requires the ledger line. Be careful when you're adding ledger lines that you count the space, line, space and so on, so that you don't go amiss. So second, 1, 2, from D to E. Sixth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D, E, F, G, A, B. And then an octave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 takes us to D, D to D. And so then we know that that's correct. So that completes that. It's just being very careful to always count your given note as 1 rather than counting up from that. That's the only way that you can go wrong there. So that completes that paper. We'll look at the next questions in the next video. I do hope that that's helpful to you. If you can give me a like and subscribe to my channel to keep updated. please do visit sharonbale.com and make use of all the resources available to you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.